Hey everybody, hope your day's going well and your week's been going well. My family are camping at Bledsoe Creek right now, so that's where we're filming from. Just a few minutes this afternoon, I'd like for us to look at a couple of passages in Ecclesiastes. I'm always amused these days at all the experts and authorities that happen to be on TV and radio, whatever news outlet you happen to look at, happen to be experts in all of the current events. What amuses me so much about them is the current events, they always try to make something in a historical precedent to try to address that. So often as I'm watching or I'm listening to it, most of the things that they quote as experts end up being from the Bible, whether they realize it or not. I want to look at a few passages in Ecclesiastes, and again, in context with some of the issues that are facing our church and our country now. I think it's important for us to go back to the Word, and I want us to just look, and I'll share with you just a few here in Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, beginning with verse 9, the writer says here, "What has been will be again. What has been done will be done again. There's nothing new under the sun. Is there anything which anyone of us can say, look, there's something new? It was already long ago. It was here before our time. There's no remembrance of men of old, and even those that are yet to come will not be remembered by those who follow." And again he says, well, this is chapter 3, verse 15, "Whatever has already been and what will be has been before. And God will call the past into account." There seems to be an attempt, not only in our world, but even in the church, to try to rewrite historical facts. There's a danger there. It's okay to go back and learn from history, and we should, because it keeps us from repeating mistakes, which apparently we always do. So whether it's in the church or our society as a whole, it's important to learn from that. The danger sometimes comes, though, is when we go back in time and we try to fix sometimes a 20th century or 21st century set of morals and values on people that lived centuries ago. Sometimes we do that to our own disservice. There are some things that socially, not necessarily scripturally, were wrong and always have been and always will be. But on the other hand, some of the views and world views and societal views that people had years ago, they're not ours today. The Bible doesn't necessarily address those specifically. Sometimes it's a danger to try to use the Bible to address those. But one of the things that Solomon says here plainly is the things that have happened before and will happen again. And after this generation passes, it's just inevitable if time goes on that some of the same things will be repeated again. But there's a passage that I've always taken comfort in, maybe to try to put some of this in perspective as our society rumbles and changes and there's so much upheaval in it. Try to keep the church out of some of that and turmoil, and us be a shining light. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 10. The Bible says, "Do not say, why were the old days better than these? For it is not wise to ask such questions." We can't live in the past, y'all. We can't go back and have the past fix all of our problems today and the future. You can learn from it, but we've got to look forward. Don't look back. There are some things that we need to change. That's a fact. We need to change in our society. We need to change in looking forward, correct the mistakes that have been done even in the Lord's church, and try to improve, always improve. I think it's important for us to do that. We can't get stuck in a pattern, though, of trying to look back to fix all the problems for the future. Learn from it, but not necessarily use those as repair tools. I hope you've enjoyed the Bible study. I'll see you Sunday morning, Lord willing. We're meeting again, one service, 9 o'clock on Sunday morning, and we're meeting again on Sunday night at 5 o'clock. So look forward to seeing you then. Until then, thanks. So